Hello gamers! Today we're going to be looking at some Royale High leaks about the new update coming tomorrow. And so as you guys know from my previous videos about this, the Roblox Easter Event 2020 is going to be coming out tomorrow. There is no confirmed time as of yet, but I do think it'll probably come out at 8 PM UK time since that's when the Bloxy Awards came out. I don't know, I could be completely wrong. That's just my guess of what time it's going to be coming out, but we don't have any actual known time, if that makes sense. But anyways, Beerson posted this tweet that completely scared me. I was so terrified when I saw it, because if you come and look at this, you can see it's a GIF like BSM usually posts, and you can see there are some eggs in the grass. And so when I saw this, I thought, okay, this is Davinia Park, and there's eggs in Davinia Park, meaning we could be hunting eggs in Davinia Park. And for those who don't know, with the chests that came out in Davinia Park, I was really struggling to find all of the chests because I think there were like 15 of them, about 15. I think there are about 15 chests inside of Davinia Park, but they were hidden so well, and because Davinia Park is such a massive realm, it was extremely difficult to find those chests, and it took me hours to find them. And so when I saw this, I was thinking, I would not like an egg hunt in Davinia Park. As great as that would be, theoretically, I just felt like it'd be extremely hard to find all of the eggs. And especially, look at the size of them. They're tiny. Imagine trying to find eggs like that. It would not work, okay? I would not have been a big fan of that, since I would have struggled so much trying to find the eggs, and it could have been even worse than Soul Street version 3, where there were 50-ish eggs, and they were on a massive amount of land, and everything kind of looked the same, so it was really confusing. And I feel like that would be the same thing if there were to be an egg hunt inside of Davinia Park. And so then, if we come and look at this other tweet that was made by Beerson in the replies, if we come over here, you can see this tweet that was made by MagiChan18 saying, I'm down with egg hunts and all that, but if the event is going to be held in this huge map, yeah, that's the same thing I was thinking, bye. I'm not doing that, I'm not completing it, someone else can make a video, okay, because But anyways, if we come and look at the replies, Beerson made this tweet saying, lol, when we were building Davinia Park, all I could think about was a massive egg hunt. Now, I'm not confirming or denying that such an event may or may not take place, but if it did, it would be so much fun. And yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this in a video, but when I saw Davinia Park for the first time, I was thinking that there could definitely be an Easter event held there. We have to look for eggs in there instead of in home stores. I was thinking that would definitely make sense, and it seems like BSM was thinking that as well. But fortunately for me, some of you may think this is a bad thing. I personally think it's a good thing, but I don't think there actually is going to be an egg hunt in Davinia Park. If we go and look at this tweet, you can see it looks like Davinia Park, right? We have the grass, we have what looks a little bit like a swing, but if you look closely, you can see some stuff that's definitely not in Davinia Park. If you look over here, you can see that's a tent. That is not the fountain. You can see there's a little blue ridge sort of thing. I'm pretty sure that's one of the tents in the Battle a la Royale realm. Some of you may now be guessing what I'm thinking. Yes, I'm thinking that the Easter event could actually be inside the Battle a la Royale realm instead of Davinia Park. And if you come and look a little bit to the left, you can also see that's a purple building. There are no purple buildings in Davinia Park, so that's definitely not Davinia Park, but I think it could be one of the outside walls of the Battle a la Royale realm. And so if this is in the archery realm instead of Davinia Park, then that means that the event must have to do with archery. So I think this could just be a little Easter decoration. I don't think it actually has any sort of real meaning to it, if that makes sense. And we do have a little confirmation that this is going to be an archery event. If you come and look at this tweet that was made by JPlays, you can see he managed to access the Roblox egg hunt phone, and he did try to access it. I went on to Epic Minigames, which is one of the events that has the egg hunt. For some reason, the egg hunt has been released in some games. Don't really know why. I thought they were all supposed to come out at the same time, but whatever. And so he was in one of the games that had the egg hunt, and then he saw the description for the Royale High egg. egg. And so when I went on to Epic Minigames, by the way, I did complete the event. I didn't record it, but it's like a really simple event anyway. It's pretty straightforward. But anyway, I was looking for the egg. If you come and look at the screenshot, you can see this little egg icon at the top. I don't know if maybe it's only appearing on PC or something, but when I looked, I went on to like 2 games actually. I went into Epic Minigames and My Droplets, and I did not see any egg phone icon there, so I don't really know how you're meant to access it. That's a little bit weird. But anyways, if we come and look at this, you can see it says 0 out of 53, meaning there's 53 eggs in total, and 3 of them are the meet the person eggs. So that's the admin egg, the video star egg, and the developer egg, meaning that the other 50 must all be for games. So there's 50 games in total. And so if you come and look at this, you can see it says eggchanted, and so you can see a picture of Royale High's thing, except it's locked because Royale High hasn't released their event, so you can't like get their egg. So because they don't have the egg, it's locked, if that makes sense. And so we can see it says Royale High because the egg's going to be in Royale High. Grab your bow and arrow and descend into the woods on a mission to hunt enemies with the enchanted egg, whose only intent is to poison the royalty. How could you do this? And so that means that the event is definitely going to be an archery based one, and I think I understand how it's going to work. So when you're in the battle and a royale realm, you get your bow and arrow, you know, you wait for the intermission time, and then the event starts. And so you guys know how there's the allies, the people on your team, and there's the enemies, the people that you have to try and shoot. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to be inside of the battle royale realm. So we're going to be in the woods, you know, we're going to be playing the mini game, except instead of hunting people like, you know, you normally would, you'd be hunting people on the other team that have an enchanted egg on their head. So I don't know if all the enemies are going to have the enchanted egg, or if it's only going to be some of the enemies. But yeah, I think what we have to do is shoot a person that has the enchanted egg, and yet it says their only intent is to poison the royalty, which would be to stun the people on your team, because that would basically be poisoning the people on your team. So I think what we have to do is, if you see an enemy, they have an enchanted egg, it'll probably be above their head, the same way how the icon is, and then you shoot them, then you will get the badge and you will get the egg. So it's pretty straightforward and fairly simple to understand. I'm glad it is not an egg hunt in Davinia Park, because I could have spent a really long amount of time on it if that was the case, because Davinia Park is a massive realm and the eggs would have been tiny, and yeah, it just would have been an overall disaster for me, okay? But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is everything we know about it. Actually, wait, I want to go and show you all the egg. I did already show you it, but I just want to like give you a little refresher. I don't even know what I'm saying. But anyways, if you come and look at this, you can see the Royale High egg. And so, some of you may have not noticed before, but there is actually an arrow that is going through the egg, and I think that is because it's an archery based event, because you're having to like shoot people, you know, in the battle a la royale realm. And so I think that is why there's an arrow going through. Everything makes sense. That explains why there was the secret badge with the archery symbol on it. It explains why there's an arrow going through the egg. And it also explains why BSM's picture over here is inside of the Battle Royale realm instead of Davinia Park. So credits to oof_it's_Zara. I found out that there's actually a game that is a beta version of the event. And so if you come and look at this, you can see it says egg mission. Shoot the magical egg off the top of enemies' heads with your bow and arrow and cause the egg to fall down. Pick up 3 of the enemies' fallen eggs to complete the mission and win a Roblox accessory. Need more game help? Press the question mark button. And so when I went onto the game, the question mark button didn't have any help specifically for the magical egg. It just had all of the normal helpful information, but when it comes out properly rather than in beta, it will probably have the new instructions. And so then below it you can see it says, Lore, where did these eggs come from? Magical apples in the kingdom's gardens happen to fall right above a chicken coop, which is why the egg looks kind of like an apple. I mean, I said pear, but like apple's close enough, okay? One day a magical apple fell right into the coop and got into the mouth of a chicken with an evil agenda. The evil wicked witch chicken wait, what? Oh, it's not a witch, it's a chicken. Laid the poisonous eggs with the apple's powers, and now enemies of the royalty seek to use these eggs against them. Collect these eggs from the enemies to save the kingdom. And then if you come over here, you can see the egg count 0 out of 3. And also at the top, you can see it says waiting for 3 players to begin, meaning that you need at least 3 people to do the event. Meaning if you have 2 alt accounts and a private server, then it will be very easy for you to do this. So I found the game. It is called Battle Royale, and so you can see here I am with 2 of my alt accounts. And so if you come and look at this, you can see, like I said, the enchanted egg is above the head. So if we just aim and shoot and then hope the egg falls off, and then you just go and collect it, and so now that's 1 out of 3. If you shoot again, nothing happens until you collect it, then it says 2 out of 3. And I just realised the game's over. Okay, let me just go. I just realised the game's over. I don't think that was meant to happen. But okay, if we wait a minute, here we go. We should go into another game. And so the egg count seems to stay forever, which is great. And then if we come over here, we shoot 1 more time, and then we collect, yay, 3 eggs. Here we go. Here is your reward for your noble achievement. Enchantlers, black butterflies. What does that mean? What? Is that like a free accessory or something? What is it talking about? Okay. Also, in case you can't tell, this is a testing server for the update. It seems like, I don't even know what that is. It's like a free accessory or what? I don't really know. But yeah, you can see it didn't actually give me anything because this is beta. You can see at the bottom left, it says beta version 171. And if we go and find the Royale High Egg in here, if we keep on scrolling, here we go. You can see that I didn't get the egg. Yeah, this is just a beta version, but now you guys understand how it works, and it seems like it's not actually that hard. And the good news is, when the update comes out, I can just use my alt accounts to get it really, really easily. And anyways, that is the end of the video. Let me know if you are excited for Royale High's Easter Event 2020. I am super, super excited for it. I know it's going to be a great event. The Royale High team has been planning on it for really, really long. But anyways, make sure you ring the bell to be notified. You like and subscribe, and thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed.